Erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to conquest, domination, and destroying a people. If people knew who they were, and what they were capable of in the past, they will understand what they have a possibility or a likelihood of doing in the future.
Cultivated the culture is a sense of alienation.
But not unique about our culture as far as how we resist, how we fight back is put in from day one. Being only 13% of the population, the white supremacists were very meticulous about keeping that population at a certain amount.
Did not resist the encroachment of the white man.
They have a natural behavior of authority. Up in front of us in the line at the store. We're not important. They don't even see us.
We've never been able to excel. We've never been able to relax. We've never been able to just be, which means that
background to when something doesn't sit right with, especially spiritual, in our spirit, no.
We live in this when we're born.
Actually in our DNA, in our epigenetics. And then it blossoms out into the culture.
So there's almost nothing in America that we do, from song to dance to politics to the way we talk, the way we dress, having to be to the global tapestry, because they continue to act like our number one export in this country is not Black innovation.
Everyone understands that are the
For the Black you go. It's just simple like that, bro.
There it is. That's the Hidden Color 6. Foundation Black Americans started this way back, probably about, I'm gonna say a good, maybe I'm gonna go ahead and say a good 7 years ago, maybe 8. I think Tariq Nasheed did the first one, and it's been booming ever since. If you hadn't seen any of the Hidden Colors movie, you need to go back and see them. I mean, you'll be fully enlightened on why we call ourselves Foundation Black Americans, and we no longer use African Americans. Please go back and check out all the Hidden Colors movies. I think they got them on Blu-ray. They got them on certain social media channels. You can watch the whole movie. You can actually go to Hidden Colors Museum. Hidden History Museum, and check and get different things from that website, and get all the movies plus all the activities we done had throughout the last decade. And if you don't know nothing about Foundation Black America, you need to go and find out who we are, what we're doing. It's a bloodline thing. This is powerful. This is something that's never been done before. And we're at the forefront. Again, I'm gonna let you see the beginning of this movie. It's not out yet, it's coming.
Erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to conquest, domination, and destroying a people. If people knew who they were, and what they were capable of in the past, they will understand what they have a possibility or a likelihood of doing in the future.
Americans, we've always had a cultural resistance to this land, and we've been resisting ever since we've encountered European
In case
domination.
y'all don't know, this is Tariq from LA. This is the guy that started Hidden Colors from day one. This is the guy who kind of gave us the term Foundation Black American, gave us the power. He battled every day with tethers or people from other countries who tried to get in the way or create a blockade of us getting things that's deserved to us, and how they cosplay us and tether into our they try to tether into our lineage, but they can't do that. They try to just pretend they're us. They get our benefits. They get in the way of everything Foundation Black Americans are trying to do positive. They go and grab the benefits. So this right here is Tariq Nasheed. This guy is, doing it for the culture. He should be well placed in history. This is sort of like a modern day Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. This guy is on the business. He's doing the job. And we're sticking with him. We're sticking behind him. We're putting our money behind him. We're putting our trust in him. He's not the leader. He's just the code is the leader. We just basically he's at the forefront of the movement, but he's not the leader. So he kind of, the creative part of it, and we're just the backing part of it. If you go against him, you go against us pretty much. So, this is a team effort. This is a team thing. Nobody's a leader. You also have Professor Black Truth. You got Jason Black. You got a lot of people that's a part of this. That's a part of the code. We believe in the code. So if you believe in the code is what Nelly Fuller gave us a while back. If you don't know Nelly Fuller Jr., you need to go look him up. These are very important things. These are very important movements. And we're creating power amongst Foundation Black Americans. We're all about the business. So if you see us, we're trying to get it done. We're trying to get tangibles for Foundation Black American. We're trying to get a anti-Black hate crime bill passed for Black Americans. So we're all doing our little part. I'm doing my little part. They do their big part, and everything works out. So there's no big guy, no little guy in this. We're all family. We're all part of the code. So again, this is the guy who started it, Hidden Colors, and so every one of them is a bombshell. So if you don't have them, you need to go get them.
But nothing was really popping in Europe until the transatlantic slave trade, and that's where they amassed a lot of wealth.
One thing that I think is unique about our culture, only 13% of the population. The white supremacists were very meticulous at a certain amount.
There was never
Not important.
We've never been able to excel. We've never been able to relax. We've never been able to just be, which means
Our DNA, our historical background to when something doesn't sit right with us, especially spiritually, in our souls and in our spirit.
Resistance is actually in our DNA, in our epigenetics. And then it blossoms out into culture.
Almost in America that we do, from song to dance to politics to the way we talk, the way we dress, having coded languages considered to be slang today. everything about Black American culture is
Like one understands that our resistance has been the always done. We are the life that breathes everything into this nation.
The further back you go, the further black you go. It's just simple like that, brother.
Earlier, HC6, we're hoping to get it funded today. We're real close. I know. I mean, the other day we were like 100,000. Right now, we were short 100,000. Today we're like short like 30. I think we can do it. I mean, I'm contributing all I can, and I hope that you contribute all you can. I think they got a hidden color, but you got to go to hiddencolors6.com, and it should lead you straight to the Kickstarter. Please go and donate. This is very important. We need this moving. We need this. This helps us with the movement of getting closer and closer to our reparations, our goal, which is tangibles for Foundation Black Americans. We're going to stay on our necks. We're going to keep resisting. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're going to keep it black, keep it strong, and keep it going. This is HC6. We're trying to get it going. It's Hidden Color 6 if you don't know anything about it. There's been 5 more other videos or documentaries on Foundation Black Americans. I contribute to American. It wouldn't be an American without us. It shows that we are the ones who created what you have here today. We are the reason why people run to this country. We created a lane for them, and in return, they gave us nothing. So we're just trying to get ours, regardless to how anybody think about it. This is a black thing. This is a lineage thing. You gotta have that bloodline in order to talk like us and walk like us and dress like us and do what we do. Be great. And we're trying to stimulate that Foundation Black American bloodline inside of each black person to let them know that they are what God created. And they are God, pretty much God himself, walking through us to make things, bring things about, to make us one. You know what I'm saying? To make things better for our bloodline going forward in America. Without us, it probably wouldn't be no America. There would be nobody running over here. But we keep it popping, we keep it going, we keep America blessed. And for us, wouldn't be no blessings, wouldn't be no Godship if it weren't for Foundation Black Americans. We are, I believe, what God is. We keep it going. We're strong, we're resistant, we believe in justice. We don't go around trying to start stuff with people. They always bring us up. And anything that's going on in this world, they bring us up. We don't go and jump into it. You know, the elections, the Republicans, the Democrats, you know, they're going to have to pay to get my vote. They're going to have to pay to get Foundation Black American vote. They're going to have to pay. We don't give our votes away. We don't go vote for somebody because they're black or because they're a woman. We don't do that. If you for us and we're with you, we're gonna give you all we got. When we get with you, we're gonna give us all we got. Jasmine Crockett wasn't a part of us, so we couldn't support her. Kamala Harris wasn't a part of us, so we couldn't support her. Barack got us. And we support him, but it made us smarter. It made us more resistant. It made us, it opened our eyes to, okay, we was blind. We got our butt kicked during that time, but we right back on it. He'll never get another chance to be anything in politics to us. So we're gonna fight. We're gonna stand up for each other. We're gonna look out for each other. Just like in Alabama when they had that fight on that boat, That's how we got to be toward each other. Foundation Black Americans got to be strong. We got to be together. We got to get our money. They owe us trillions of dollars. I'm not just talking about a little few $100. I'm talking about millions. Our kids should be wealthy, very wealthy, in years to come. They owe us. They never paid us. They dogged our ancestors, and it's time for them to pay. That's why they're having all these problems in the world. They've been trying to look over us, avoid paying us. You know, when you avoid paying people you owe, you know what happened. So one more time, we'll share this movie with you again. And I'm hoping that I get this out before it's over. It's too late for you to donate.
You know, erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to condemnation and destroying people if people have a possibility or a likelihood of doing in the future.
Foundation of Black Americans, we've always had a culture of resistance. We cultivated a culture of resistance on this land. Resistance, we've entered European domination.
But nothing was really popping in Europe until the
Think about our culture as far as how we resist, how we fight back is just the environment we were from day. In the 13% the population, the white supremacy was about keeping that population at a certain amount.
There was never a period when we did not resist the encroachment.
They natural behavior of authority, no matter where they go. That's why they'll step up in front of us in the line at the store. We're not important. I don't even see.
To just be, which means that existence is resistance.
It must be something in our DNA, our historical background, to when something doesn't sit right.
We live resistance. You know, from the moment we're born, we're in resistance. And it's handed down generation to generation.
And so I think that cultural resistance is actually in our DNA, in our epigenetics, and then it blossoms out into the culture.
So there's almost nothing in America that we do, from song to dance to politics to the way we talk, the way we dress, having coded language considered to be slang.
Of course, they want to always down.
There it is. There it is. There it is, guys. HC6. We're trying to get it published. We're raising funds for it. If you go to Kickstarter, go to hiddencolors6.com. You should see it. The Kickstarter. I hope that I can get this out to y'all before it's too late. I think we got like 4 hours left. I'm gonna say 4 hours, maybe 3. So I'm gonna try to put this out probably in the last hour. Hopefully you guys donate to Hidden Color 6. I did my part. Everything I can do to get it put out here. So I donated several times. Hopefully we'll all get it done. I believe we'll get it done. So we're real close. We're closer than we were a couple of, I'm gonna say even a couple of hours ago. We're real close. We're like 220,000. We need about 30 more thousand. We'll be in there. So I think all his subscribers should donate at least 10, 20, 30, no more, about 40, and we'll be in there. All the subscribers and all the Foundation Black Americans who are on code, go ahead and do another distribution, if you can. Invite a friend to also donate. I'm putting this video out. I hope I don't put it out there too late. I'm trying to get it done now, enough cycle in it, a good 30 minutes of cycle, and then I'll put it out. Just we'll watch it one more time. In case
erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to conquest, domination. What past they want to stand, what they.
Foundation of Black Americans, we've always had a culture of resistance. We cultivated a culture of resistance on this land, and resistance
how we
of the white man.
They have a natural behavior of authority, no matter where they go. If that's
That exists, it must be something in our DNA. Our historical background to when something doesn't sit right with us, especially spiritually, in our souls.
There it is. That The Culture of Resistance, the name of this one, the Hidden Color 6 movie. We're trying to get it funded so we can get it out there nationwide. You can go see it in the movie theater, wherever you live. You're a big city like New York, Dallas, Houston, California, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, especially in the Atlanta area. We usually have those films ready and available around there. If you miss it, you can go to, I'm pretty sure, Hidden History Museum and purchase a copy once it's out. But I want y'all to invite your friends and family to the movie theater to go watch this movie. But right now we're trying to get it funded. It's all or nothing. I think we're around 220. We need to get to 250. So it sounds like we're about 30,000 short. We only got like 4 hours left. By the time I get this video, I have probably 2 hours or an hour left. So hopefully y'all will see it. Hopefully y'all check it out. Hopefully y'all like and subscribe. I mean, I try to do my part. I mean, I'm working like everybody else do. But there's no excuses. We have to get this code out. We have to get this movie out. We have to get the word out of Foundation Black Americans. We have to get our tangibles, our reparations. We have to get a anti-Black hate crime bill out. We have to make sure we're protected from all this hate. We got to separate ourselves from. We got to delineate from these tethers. Anybody who causes us harm or get in the way of our success, to try to block it because they can't stop it. They can try to block it, but they can't stop it. We will eventually get our paper. So I want to say that that's one thing we're going to do. Foundation Black Americans are on the job. We're working. We're getting it. We're trying to get every Foundation Black American paid. The money is owed. It's there. They come up with every excuse to avoid us. They come up with every excuse. They come up with war. Well, y'all can have your war, but just cut our check. Y'all can have COVID, but cut our check. You know what I'm saying? Just cut our check. Give us our paper. We can deal with the problems once we get our paper. So, I got about 3 more minutes left. Let me go ahead and get a little more of this movie out.
You know, erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to conquest, domination, and destroying a people. If people knew they have a possibility.
Americans, we've always had a culture of resistance. We cultivated a culture of resistance on this land. And we've been resisting ever since we've encountered European domination.
But nothing was really popping in Europe and mass a lot of.
One thing that I think is unique about our culture as far as how we resist, how we fight back, is just the environment we were put in from day one. Being the
period when we did not resist the encroachment of the white man.
They have a natural behavior line at the store. We're not important. They don't even see us.
We've never been able to excel. We've never been able to relax. We've never been able to just be, which means that existence
are right with us, especially spiritually, in our souls and in our spirit. We just say no.
We live resistance, you know, from the moment generation.
And so I think that cultural resistance in our epigenetics and blossoms out into the
American song to dance to politics, considered to be slang today. Everything about Black American culture
plays our contributions to the global tapestry, because they continue to act like our number one export in this country is not Black innovation.
Everyone understands that our resistance has been the cornerstone of what foundational Black Americans have all like that.
You go, the further Black you go. It's just simple like that, brother.
3rd is y'all go out and support this film. I'm finna put it out there. Thank y'all for listening. Like and subscribe. Join my channel. I'm gonna be giving y'all as much as I can. Do what I can. Talk about things I feel like I need to talk about with y'all. Try to bring us closer together to our goal, and that's to get reparations and to get an anti-Black hate crime bill. Thank you. This is Frank Blaney.